Good evening, welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where not only can we keep a secret, but we also like to uncover them, and then we just get rid of them again because we don't care about these stupid karmic secrets. We just like to show you that we could dig you up and then put you back in the dirt, just so you know we know what you're doing at all times, so don't think you're getting away with anything. That's what I want you to know. So that's the main reason why I'm here, just to do that, because it's fun to do it. It's fun to, like, when people think they're doing something to you, trying to fool you or something, and you like know you already know, and then you're like, listen, I already know you're doing that, pal, but like, just letting you know, but you could keep doing it. And then they keep doing it too afterwards. They'll keep like trying to like fool me again. Well, we're not trying to fool you. You thought you saw us trying to fool you. We're not trying. You're fooling yourself, trying to think that we're fooling you because And I said, oh yeah. I said, all right. I said, because I like to play the fool, to fool the fool who thinks they're fooling the fool. You know what I'm saying? I like to play the fool because that's when you get underestimated. That's when people are like, walk past you. They're just like, yeah, whatever. That dude ain't, yeah, but whatever. Yeah, I say, yeah, whatever too. That's fine. So let's see what's going on. We know the karmic masculines, these emperor reverses, they are the devil, and they are the snake, the original snake, the one who made us eat the apple, the one we need to eliminate, the one who rules the world with their bullshit magic, that the spell's broken because this divine feminine knows what you are and knows how to counteract it, and so will all the other ones, because we're a 9 of cups, baby. We're a wish come true. People love us, and I'm not saying just us, I'm saying divine feminine energy. It is the bee's knees, my friend, because it's unlike anything you've ever seen before, because of Emperor reverses making sure that it remains hidden, because they know just how valuable that is. So their main goal is to keep the divine masculines, the, whatever, indulgent and wanting more, and, thinking they could always do better, and then keep the divine feminine as like somebody who they wouldn't even look at because they're like a different, race or a different money class. It's always going to be some big difference to where it's like somebody has to give up something for it to happen. You know what I mean? So it's set up just exactly like that, because that's the way the demons want it set up. So that's why when they see a situation that is a possible occurrence, a twin flame situation, they automatically, the energies draw right to that. And then they surround this whole situation, and then they take all their shots at it. And it's all designed to destroy the divine feminine and then have the divine masculine indulge themselves to death. Once they come together, once they meet each other. So, whatever. You didn't do it, though. You didn't destroy me and you did everything. So it's like all he did was, it was like we set you up. We knew you were going to do this. Because 4 of Swords in reverse. Because you're resistant to change. There is just, unfinished business, emotional baggage. We don't need you, brother. Nobody needs you. You made it like the world, like that the world needs you or something. The world don't need you. Our DMs don't need you. Nobody needs you. And that's why you're not coming to the new earth. You are the energy. You are the weakest link, Emperor Reverse. You are the problem. So, the problem's identified. I know exactly this energy, and I know how to expose it. So come on, brothers. Bring it. I'll take you all on. Ain't be the first time, won't be the last time. Because I'm also getting an Ace of Cups. That is a perfect thing to the 9 of Cups that we just rolled earlier. So that gives us our 10 of Cups. We are a wish come true, and we also have the Ace of Cups in our energy. Meaning that is going to be our DM bringing this to us, while these people are just resistant to change. So, it's interesting to me. The cups, it's more of a cup reading today, where the love is coming out, because now that we get rid of this Emperor reverse energy, a lot more love is going to be coming in the air, because they're not going to have any deterrent. This is the worst energy ever. Like the Emperor reverse energy, I swear to God, like it's just, when I was around this energy, I cringe. Like I just want to get away so bad. Like I hate this energy so much. They hate me too, so whatever. But listen, you tricked me into eating that apple, you piece of crap, and now you want to act like you're a victim now. No, don't work that way. Okay, because you're just a big disappointment. 8 of Cups, that's all you are. A big disappointment. And you're going to blame us for you being a disappointment. That's going to be your way to go. You're going to say, oh no, it's the Divine Feminine's fault. They're doing this. They're the one. They're the witch. They're making people think this. It's really them doing that. And then I'll be sitting there laughing. Not even laughing. Just sitting here doing this. And people will be watching. And they'll be like, oh wow, he's pretty clear-headed. He speaks well. He speaks well for, whatever this influence that you make him out to be. He speaks well. So then that person's going to be like constantly trying to bash me, and then it's to the point where people are like going to be like, nah, something's wrong here, and then this person just exposed himself. That's why this person's taking the fall. This is my early prediction. This is why the Emperor reverse is taking the fall. This is why this energy had been nominated to take the fall. All the other energies are turning on this energy, because this energy was the leader. This is the energy that got them to this. So now it's, now they got to get themselves out of it. And the only way out is either retreat back to hell as a coward. That's going to be, taking yourself out, which that'll probably be what it is. Or standing up and, doing something, which that would never happen, though. I'll be shocked to see this Emperor reverse energy do anything, especially without their magic. You ain't gonna have magic, that's the thing. So you're no match for Divine Feminine. If the spells are broke, magic's done. No more. That was all just to let you think you were powerful. And then once we take it away, then it's like, okay. It's just like being like the rich guy that's like a fucking jerk off, but has money and could do things. But then it's like, take the money away from that person, and then you see, what do you got? At least with Divine Feminine, we could be something special without no money. So when you give us money, then we become really special, because then we could do anything we want. We don't have to worry about bullshit. We can manifest the right way. So they know this. They all know this. This is why they try to keep us down all these years. So we got Ace of Cups here. 9 of Cups that we are. Wish come true. Big disappointment. This resistant to change Emperor reverse. And like I said, came out last reading. 10 of Pentacles here, babe. 10 of Pentacles. So this 10 of Cups we already have. Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups. Now we got the 10 of Pentacles. Because I always say the 10 of Cups creates a 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups creates abundance. So we're going to be abundant no matter what. Because these masculine, these karmic masculine, these Emperor reverses have been hoarding all these, trying to keep the Divine Feminine down. And then we get this, we're going to spread it. They know that it's just going to be a lovely world once we eliminate that energy from this world. We need the energy of Emperor reverse gone. Okay? It's not going to be that's difficult as it sounds. It sounds much more difficult than it really is. Because once one beats it, then they all beat it. Then all Divine Feminine energy will be able to defeat this. Because they don't have the power no more. There's no power. The power is taken away from these people now. You'll see. Watch. It's right here. It's right in front of us. Because Ace of Swords, we have the mental clarity. We're sharp minds. Got the sword, baby. Breakthrough. This is just new ideas. Success. So that's going to lead to us getting this 10 of Pentacles. This is why I could see through things to the extent where it is that now it's like, okay, now you can't rattle us no more. Okay, now you can't rattle the Divine Feminine. Now you don't got us stuck. Now we're up and about, doing our thing, and there's nothing, we're not bothering nobody. And you're still paying. Because you see these people, this is why, though, is because they need us to be down and out for them to get it. This is what the energy is. This is how they get our energy. That's what it is. It's so weird because you're like, why do these people care if I'm happy? Like, what is? And it's like because they need you to be down so they could get the energy. But now we have the mental clarity and we see right through it. So, what you gonna do? And sun in the upright. So that is just our positivity. That is us glowing. That is divine energy, just like, taking all the energy back, and people looking at them like, wow. It's like then they start to look at these emperor and reverses, and they're like, what do we, what I mean? Everybody's waking up because we got the sun out. We put the sun on these people. It's like, here's the light. This is them. This is what they're doing. You still want to stay with them, or you want to come over here with the divine feminine? We're sorry that we, let this Pandora's box open and bit the apple, but, we collected all the demons and we got rid of them all, and we sent them all back to hell, and we even got the devil back there too. So, if you could come back, we'll go, back to the Eden and Earth thing. Is that okay, guys? Or unless you want to stay here, I mean, you can stay with them if you like. So I know what the divine masculine's going to do. They're going to come with us because they're going to say, oh shit, like I remember you. And then they're going to look at this person like, you are the devil. And then, it's like, all right, we cleaned up our mess. What else you want us to do? What else you want from us? Divine feminists. We cleaned up the mess, got rid of all the demons that we let in here, created an ending. We're positive. Sun tells you. Happiness, vitality, warmth. Don't you just feel the warmth from me? Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it, brother? So, let's see what we got here. I mean, this is a good read, really, as you mentioned. Just by the disappointment of the Emperor reverse and they're resistant to change, gives this Nine of Cups person, which is us, which come true, gives us the Ace of Cups. Not only the Ace of Cups, but the Ten of Pentacles. So we'll have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and the same reason, because of our mental clarity with the Ace of Swords, and our positivity and our willingness to never give up and just shine right like a diamond to become the sun. So that tells you everything you need to know. You cannot put out the sun. So if you could, you would, but you can't. And that's why the dark side is done. The sun is on it. Got it flashing. Seven of Wands in reverse. So 7 of Wands up upright. So that's challenge, competition, perseverance, defense, maintaining control. So yeah, we know that these people are going to challenge us. They're not just going to walk away. No, I know that. They're going to come with nonsense. They're going to say crazy stuff. They're going to expose themselves. While Divine Feminine just sits back and relaxes and says, I don't know why they're yelling at me. And then they're going to be like, no, they're doing this and that. And I'm going to say, I really have no idea what this person's talking about. I have been minding my business over here. I go to work. I don't say anything about it. I don't even deal with this person. What are they talking about? And then that's when they're going to say, yeah, what are you talking about? This guy ain't bothering nobody. And then that's when it's all going to come out and say, oh, well, they did that to me. And then I'll say, well, you guys didn't want to listen to me. I told you what happened. I mean, we could go review the videos and let's take a look at all the documents and everything. Let's see if everything was filed correctly, because I don't know why I was in jail either. So we should go look into this. And then that's when it's all going to fall apart. But I don't even have to do anything, because it's all going to happen, because I'm manifesting it to happen. That's why. So you could try to challenge this Ten of Pentacles, this Ace of Cups, but I mean, it's like going in towards the sun. You're just going to get eclipsed. You ain't going to get on. You can't stop the sun. You try. The stars, baby. It's the biggest star you have ever seen is the sun. The biggest star ever. Everything revolves around it. The Tower in reverse. So, of course, these people, they're going to hold on. You know what I mean? They're trying to, they have a fear of change right now. They know that disaster is coming. They're just trying to delay the inevitable. They're going to do that because they have the money to do this. So they'll do all that, but it's just everything is just going to fall one by one. It's not going to happen like overnight. The whole world's going to explode, and then we're going to be like all looking around like, oh, they're all gone, yay! Like, and we'll start singing and stuff. Like, we'll have like a song ready. oh, Grant, look at me, whatever. I don't even know what I was gonna say there. Sorry, but yeah, these people are delaying the inevitable here, which is, you know, whatever. But bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So that's something good. We are Queen of Pentacles. Yes, we are. And we got the Ten of Pentacles. And these people are holding off, but it's only going to be for so long because now the energy is seen. It's being seen. It's seen, and it can't do its magic anymore. So this is like a group of old warlocks that control the world that are like losing control right now. Probably going to like come walking up with their canes and everything, yelling at me and stuff, telling me to get off their sidewalk or something. Get off! Go back to where you came from. They'll tell me. Go back to where. Throwing like their cane at me and stuff. This is the type of people that I'm dealing with, probably. You know, been around for a long time, these devilish bastards. But Hermit is where it's at. So let's figure, what would this Hermit be? I guess that would probably be us, because we're just sitting here. We keep getting where we're not worried about what's going to happen. This is just telling us, yeah, this is what's going to happen. We already know. We identified the devil. Emperor in reverse is the devil. That is the snake. That is the original, the original Judas. That's the original, one who talked this into eating that apple. This is the Emperor in reverse. And they've been running wild ever since. But from us going in the hermit mode and not just giving a fuck about anything, and staying happy and, just becoming the best version of ourselves, that's what happens. Introspection, truth. It's just, this is good for you sometimes. And then you get to build yourself and you don't have any distractions. And then it's very difficult for these people to get to you. That is why you have to stay in this hermit, because if you can't get to the hermit, you know what I mean? Like, but the hermit's still doing good. It's like, to get to the hermit, it's like you have to come attack them. And it's like, and people are going to say, whoa, easy. The guy's just sitting, and that's what I want to have. And they know that's why they try to avoid that, but eventually they're going to get to the point where their energy can't handle it, because it's just going to keep getting it. They're going to only delay this for so long. And look, who's under the deck? Devil. Ain't that something? I knew you were still there looking at me, you scumbag. Remote view it all, it's shit, this motherfucker. He's monitoring spirit. But he knows he's finished. So, because we're in this hermit energy. We are in, you cannot get to the hermit. We'll stay, listen, we could stay in hermit mode for as long as it takes. We sat in a box for a year. So, and we came out just fine, okay? So, that tells me everything I need to know about myself. So, just sitting here and, I could do this all day. Do some little tarot, go to work, go to the gym, go for a walk, hang out with a friend or two. I mean, it's fine. If that's what you want, that's what I'll do. If you want to do that, and then eventually you're going to take yourself out, and then it's all going to be gravy. Because while we're doing the hermit, we're meditating here. 4 of Cups in the upright. We are, contemplating. We are reevaluating. We are disconnecting from everybody and everything for the main purpose of clawing back all our energy and starving these people out. This Emperor in reverse feasts off our energy. So the more we starve it in this hermit energy, that is the more they get, what's the word? The more erratic they become, because they don't know they don't know what we're doing. They know that we're okay. They just don't know what. And it's that they've always known exactly what Divine Feminine's been up to. But right now that they have no control of this. They don't be like, what could they do? There's nothing I could do. Because they tried to destroy me, everything. And I just keep coming back like it's nothing. So now what can you do? Are you going to come, kidnap me and throw me in a trunk or something? Try. I would like to see that. I would actually be interested to see how that all works and how that would work out for you. So, what are you going to do? I mean, that's the only thing you can do right now. You tried to get me in any other way that makes me look crazy, and I just keep debunking everything. Because I caught the sun, I'm positive, baby. Never took that from me. You never took my innocence. Never. Wouldn't let you do it. Never got bitter. Just said, you know what? I did this done. I know what to do. And that's why Divine Feminine chose me. That's why. because why would they want to choose a Queen of Cups in reverse? That's why this is what these Emperor reverses used to go against me and create controversy with us. Say, oh, why does he get why does Divine Feminine, get all this stuff? You should get this. But this person's a Queen of Cups. You know what I mean? This person's like somebody who's just a manipulative, just a mean person, but will think this is a narcissist. This is what that is. So it's a feminine narcissist. So basically, that's what the people. These are the witches that the Emperor reverses pretty much have been, manipulating really to do their dirty work. And because really there's still these masculines, they hate feminine energy, just totally hate it. They're the ones that think that like they should all cook and clean and blah blah blah, but like they'll still use these type of energies. Like these are like maybe whores or whatever. Anything they'll look at is like just nothing, but they'll use them to keep, because they know Divine Feminine's not like that. So they're still going to have, but they'll talk this person into thinking that they deserve what Divine Feminine has, but Divine Feminine displays all the qualities and doesn't act like this or do anything. So it's kind of like they don't ever deserve it, but they get in their head, and then it's just they group up, and then that's where the coven's coming together, and then they keep attacking, trying to present themselves as legit Queen of Cups while keeping the Divine Feminine stuff. And then once that happens, till we get back like where we're at now, it's like these fucking bitches, they couldn't say nothing. They'd be terrified to even come around me. That's why they're not even a part of this no more. This is why the Emperor in Reverse is the one I have to do, because that's the one that has the reach in there. This is just somebody that Emperor Reverse recruited to hate on us. This is nobody. You know what I mean? Because they won't even come around us. I go, boo, they're gone. Ooh. So that's where they go. So that's why their energy's not even anything. It's Emperor Reverse is what we're focused on. I'm going to do one more card, and I'm going to see where it ends, because this is probably the end of the Queen of Cups in reverse. They know they got to go. They're not going to come head to head with me, trust me. Because King of Pentacles ain't going to let them do it. That's why. It's going to be the start DM. So the DM, this is the awakened DM. After, seeing through this Emperor stuff, this is our Adam, okay? So this is like, hey, we did eat the apple, but we're sorry. So can you just like, help us now, and you can take the rest of this? And that's why they're going to handle the rest of it. They're going to get rid of this Queen of Cups. That's going to be simple. Then they go to the Emperor Reverse and say, oh, so this is what you had for us the whole time. This is what you've been doing. You've been tricking us, duping us the whole time. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going back to Divine Feminine now, and I'm going to show you just what it is, and that's when it's over. Then it's over for them, because this person, once they confront them, it's done. So that's the end of this. You know what I mean? This person now, I'll do a recap. So we got the Nine of Cups with this Ace of Cups. That's going to be given this Ace of Cups by this King of Pentacles. Also going to have the Ten of that equaling this Ten of Pentacles right here. And this is all happening because of our Ace of Swords, our mental clarity, and our positivity with the Sun. Also with our meditation, our self-care, and all that different stuff, while being in Hermit energy. So when being in Hermit energy, these karmic masculines, these these Emperor reverses could not get to us, okay? They could not get to us in any way, because when you're in Hermit energy, you can't get it. Just we don't want you to get to us, so you're not going to, unless you're going to like do something crazy, and they know that people watch me, so they're not going to do anything. So they're just going to sit there, and I'm going to starve them, and I'll sit there and starve them of the energy. And this is just them trying to resist the change, trying to challenge it with this Seven of Wands, and they're just a big disappointment with the Eight of Cups. We all know that, and then they're also resisting the change with the Six of Swords in reverse, and trying to avoid this Tower by, now trying to probably manipulate the Queen of Cups again. They're probably going to go to this person and say, oh, well, I need you to do this, this, and that. And then this person's going to be like, I'm not, they already know they got used and everything. So this person, the devil's not even in this person no more. So this person's actually may heal. So this person's going to, like, get to that point where they're like, I don't want to do this no more. Like, why'd you make me do this to them? Like, and then it's all going to fall back on the Emperor Reverse, because then this person's going to feel like, when the movies, like when it's like the one head bad guy, like finally this is like the second bad guy, and then they're like, I don't want to do this anymore, and then like they all turn on the one. This is how that's going to end for the Emperor Reverse. And it will all start with this Queen of Cups in reverse, because they're going to want this now person to approach our Divine Masculine, who is awakened to all this, King of Pentacles, and this person is going to see right through this, And then they're going to say, whoa, wait, or so, yeah, where's our King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is going to see right through that, and they're going to say to this Emperor reverse, they're going to say, why are you sending this person to me? When, you know what I mean? Like, this is, like, what is up with you? And then they're just going to see through this. You know what I mean? And then this Queen of Cups may not even do this. What's already happened, and I already stated this happened, this Queen of Cups is going to sell out this Emperor in reverse. I thought it was going to be the other way around, but this is what's going to happen. This Queen of Cups in reverse energy is going to understand that they got played all these years, that they got manipulated into thinking something that they shouldn't have, and it was all because of the Emperor reverse. They just realized they got played. So how they're going to play back is they're going to expose all these for us. They're basically going to help us as a sorry, like, hey, sorry, but you know, this is the best we could do. And we're going to say, yeah, thank you. We're still feminine energy, so please we don't want any problems. Don't ever listen to them again. Just let us do our thing. Let's go, our divine masculines. Hopefully everything goes in for you. And be on your way. No hard feelings. That's where it's going to end with it. Okay? But that is why this person knows they can get it out of here by getting rid of this Emperor reverse. Emperor reverse has to be removed. That is the snake head has to be removed. This Queen of Cups is going to be the catalyst for that. So thank you, Queen of Cups reverse. We know you did a lot of nasty things, but listen, everybody has a past. We you know, it is what it is. We'll forgive you, but we want this Emperor in reverse. Bring us the Emperor in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and you will get off the hook. Okay, and I won't even care. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.